Wow, you found your way to the Female Way podcast. My name is Humita Premmiela, and I'm so honored that you're here. Let's have a great time together. This life. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm literally with my hands in my hair and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And that's from all the colors, huh? It's the magic, the good things, the surprises, those moments you didn't see them coming and they overwhelm you. You're like, whoa. Or you feel heartbroken, your body is going through sensations and you're like, oh meine Güte. How am I ever gonna see that light at the end of the tunnel again? You go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So today I'm gonna speak into some tough topics, but the good news is you're gonna have some really practical tools. I'm gonna share with you the 3 ways to get the sharp edges off, to lit up that light at the end of the tunnel, to feel good no matter what. And there is the clue. Feel good no matter what. Thank you for being here. I'm currently in this beautiful, super tropical Amsterdam, and I'm very grateful to be here. This morning I was walking outside. It was just a little bit after 7 a.m. The water was like a mirror. It was like, you could feel it's going to be like a warm day. People were like at ease walking around. There was this vibe of peace. And my heart exploded out of gratitude, out of joy, the nature. I'm so lucky that I'm living on an island and surrounded by water. And that just gives me so much strength and love and energy and inspiration. I write all my posts and my love letters when I'm walking. Literally when I'm walking. Because then I feel the inspiration and it comes from my heart. I start to speak. So, it's very important that you live somewhere where you feel good. That your place is supporting you. That your place is holding you, carrying you. So if you are in a place what is different vibes, you might consider, like, okay, what can I do to feel more supported? If you are in the abundant position, to create that for yourself. And if not, it's time to create an abundant position for yourself. But today we're going to go into, resilience. I can say humble and yet in a very truthful way that I am the master. I became a master in resilience. I became a master in getting out of the mud. A master in coming out of super, super lows into high again. Dealing with life events. Sometimes I feel even, I don't know if it's shame, but it's what I have survived in this life. There was a moment in my life I lost everything I was living for. The 3 major, most important reasons to get up in the morning, my pillars in life, they were gone in a blink of an eye. I was diagnosed with cancer. I survived it myself. Dealing with an autoimmune disorder, not curable. They don't have anything for you anymore. Deal with it. And this is just a part of what I've been sharing. Traumatic childhood with a lot of illness and emotional manipulation and lots of stuff you don't want to go through when you're a little girl. So this is one of the reasons that I became the master of resilience. And I can say that I'm one of the most positive, balanced persons. Woman out there. I'm a woman who is pretty balanced, knows how to calibrate, knows how to be on that high frequency. No matter the situation, no matter my body condition, no matter what is going on in my life. Often in my groups, I share an example that my mother was one of the most important persons in my life. I mean, she was a mother, like a mother, but she was as well my muse. She was my biggest cheerleader in life. This woman, she loved me so, so much. She gave me so much space to become and to grow into that woman I was supposed to be. That's where I learned it from. I mean, you need those cheerleaders in your life. And I was lucky that it was my mother. But this is one of the reasons that nowadays I provide the space for other women to become who they need to become. The space to get to know yourself, to get the energies moving, to become even more happier, and maybe you want to change job or finally attract your soulmate or give up your corporate job and do something for yourself. I have a lot of women who do that. They come into my world and they finally find out, like, okay, what am I so passionate about? And how can I make money with it? So I provide that space because it made me into the woman I'm today. So what does it mean, resilience? Or what does it mean to be happy? So in when I was losing my mom in her last days, which was, as you may understand, super sad for me. Like, it was my biggest nightmare, the most horrible thing that could happen to me. And still, I was able to feel happiness, bliss, and gratefulness in my heart. I was already experiencing living the female way. That how to activate that inner happiness, inner joy, inner bliss, inner blessings. Because that, nobody can ever take that away from you. No situation can numb that. If that's activated in you, and by the way, if you're not receiving the daily activations yet, reach out to us. Because I am sharing daily activations for you to tap into that frequency. I remember I was going up the escalator to visit my mom, and it was I think there were 2 times after. So it was almost the last time I was visiting her. And I was on that escalator. I remember exactly what I was wearing. White jeans, white tight skinny jeans. Yeah, that was the fashion at that time. White tight skinny jeans. And then I had this blue sweater, like marine blue, white lines, with these very funky shoulder pads kind of situation. I was going up and I felt so beautiful. But not that beauty that we know from out there, from the magazines and model. I'm not speaking about that. But that inner beauty, which is kind of a mix of satisfaction and blessings and completeness and whole and grateful, spark of joy. And it was a bit confusing as well. I'm going up to the intensive care to see my mom in such a terrible surrounding and knowing that I had to say goodbye to her. And at the same time, I felt so complete. And that's that inner state. That's why I'm doing this work. Because I wish everyone could experience that. And knowing that it can go hand in hand. So at this moment, I feel the sadness of that moment. And I can also feel the sadness that my mom is not with me in physical form. Because this woman was amazing. Is amazing. Was amazing. She was just a beacon of light and so much love. And at the same time, I'm so grateful for the time we spent. The moments together, her wisdom, her love. Wow. But when you activate that inner state, that is always there. It always supports you. It's always there to carry you. It's always there to direct you through the difficult moments of life, because we'll have these difficult moments. And there will be more and more and more. But living the female way and finding that inside of you will make it 100% easier to deal with any given situation. Heartbreak, the stuff what is going on in the world, life events like illness, losing people, losing friends, problems in your business, arguments with your colleagues. That inner state will support you to go through everything. Everything. If I survived all these moments, and I tell you, I've been really hitting my nose all the way to the ground, to the floor, into the arms of Mother Earth. There were people around me, especially with the Big Bang. The Big Bang really scared people around me. They were like, it's unhuman. How is she going to deal with that? They were checking in with me in the mornings and the evenings, and they agreed upon one thing. This is too much to handle for one person in this lifetime. And lo and behold, I had more of these situations. And always the same reaction, like, this is too much to handle in one lifetime. And currently I'm facing a sensation of my body. My body is going through a chapter of strong stuff. And my father, my brothers, they're checking in. They're keeping each other accountable. Did you hear from her? And because same. They're like, how can one deal with that? And then on top of everything she dealt with already in her life. So this is how I not only became the master of resilience, but the queen of resilience. Because the situation, it comes. There's nothing you can change. Nothing you can do. The only thing you can do is how you deal with the situation. How you move with it. How you trust life. How you trust yourself. How you trust your body. So the first one is, what a gift. Thank you. What a pleasure. What a gift. Whatever the situation is. No matter what is going on in your life, in your body, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend. Thank you. What a gift. You are exactly where you need to be. Nothing needs to change in your life. You're good as you are. You are in the perfect spot. Thank you. What a gift. What a pleasure. And even when it's a terrible, terrible, terrible situation. Like when I was diagnosed with cancer. Could I stay in the trust? Thank you, what a gift. Eventually I could. Of course, it's a leveled experience. First you're in shock. This is really happening to me. And then you will move through other levels. That's the levels of the healed feminine. But eventually you can. 100%. If I did it, you can do it. Thank you, what a gift, what a pleasure. And own it. So that's the first one. Second one is acceptation. Accepting and surrendering. Surrendering to the situation. Stop fighting. Stop wanting to change it. Fully surrender and accept. Accept with an open heart. With love. You accept. I just had a situation the other day. Super unexpected, super painful with an ex-partner of mine. I reached out from my heart, very vulnerable. And I really got a beautiful message back. I could feel his heart, I could feel him. But the last line he wrote to me, ow. It hit me, ow. So painful. And at first it made me cry. It made me super sad. And then I moved through the layers of the healed feminine. Thank you, what a gift. And then I moved into, I became softer. And now I can leave this hardness that I'm experiencing, this toughness, this wound. I can leave that with him. It's not mine. Yes, it touches me because he says something about me and about being in connection with me. And that hurts me. And then at the same time, I can put it back in his lap. Because in the end, it has nothing to do with me. It's his pain. It's his decision. It's his way of communicating. And I just stay with my pain. What is it touching in me? Well, it was touching in me that I'm not good enough. He doesn't love me enough. He doesn't love me anymore. Well, that's a fact. So I can drop that one. I'm not good enough. Am I really going there because of a message? And then I could turn it. Of course I'm good enough. And I'm worth. I'm worthy to be supported. I'm worthy to be loved. I'm worthy to be seen. I'm worthy to be queen. Boom. And I go back to that inner space. To my inner love. And my inner radiance. And I fill every cell of my body completely with that infinite, unshakable love and worthiness. And I succeeded. Thank you, what a gift. This message, this situation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, what a gift. Because I know 100% that something magical comes out of this situation. And apparently, he is not in my life anymore, not anywhere. So thank you. I wish you all the best. I think you're amazing. And I hope you have the best life. That's it, period. Dot. Chapter closed. Again. So the first step is thank you, thank you, thank you. What a gift, what a pleasure. Second, acceptance and surrender. Accept the situation, what is going on, no matter what. This supported me so many times through so many things. I can say I'm one of the most happiest, positive persons. My clients, because I always keep on working, and the feedback I receive lately is that I always show up. Because they know in what severe illness situation I've been in the last year. Because I do share it with them. And the feedback I get is, wow, how you show up always, no matter the situation. And that's because I can regulate my states, my inner state so good. I mastered that. The third one is move with certainty. Find your way back to certainty in everything you do, you say, you move, you breathe, you dance. And it's a true game changer. It is a true game changer. So when I'm now in a very peaceful space. I feel so much love for this man. And so much love for the time we had together and everything we did together. And it was magical. And then when I touch base of that certainty, I sent him the most loving message back. Thank you for even taking it into consideration. Thank you for responding. Thank you for being you. I wish you all the best. Blessings. I might do that just after I finish recording this podcast because I feel the certainty in every cell of my body. Because the pain and the missing out is with him, not with me. Because for me, it's been, thank you, what a gift. Something amazing is coming out of it. Because remember, the mantra in my life and in the female way and with all my groups and all my containers. Since 2011 I started as an entrepreneur. The best is yet to come. It only gets better. Even severe illness, and I speak out of experience, even when you touch being broke, losing someone you love so much, an incredible, hurtful heartbreak. Ooh, even then. Because you know why? Your natural state is one of being uplifted, feeling joy in every cell of your body. You're smiling for no reason. Your juices, oh, they're so hot and they're so passionate and they're so alive. Because that's who you are in your natural state. You were born like that and it's still in you. And when it's activated inside of you, you trust that, you are able to move with certainty again. Because it's in you. It's your identity. And that's what we're doing in my work. That's what we're doing in the art of being a woman. And I'm so proud. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And share this with someone who is in need to hear this message. I was also, when I figured that out, I was like, the world needs to hear this. That's why the Female Way podcast is here. So thank you for supporting. Thank you for making it all the way through the end. Thank you for, your energy. I'm immense grateful. Thank you. And I see you soon. I'm so inspired. There are many more podcasts are coming. Bye-bye, my love. Thank you for making it all the way through the end. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my life. Please please, I would be so grateful if you give it a 5-star so other women can also find this podcast. We're in it together. Together we change the world. If you want to know a little bit more, go to www.humita.nl. Let's dance in this life together. Sending you love. Till we meet again.